Hi everyone, this lecture is on academic tone. So this is our page on academic tone, and you can see there's the PowerPoint lecture I will use in this video right there to download. And if you scroll down, it's got definition of academic tone, a nice video from somebody other than me, which can be nice, some samples, ways to develop your own tone and style, and things to avoid to maintain academic tone. Okay, there's also some do's down here. But most of that will be covered in this PowerPoint lecture. Everything at the bottom is extra. So let me download that lecture by clicking right there. Is about academic tone or making an essay sound professional. Sound professional. So what is academic tone? Academic tone is made up of word choice and sentence structure. So it's a combination of both. An essay in academic tone uses academic sounding words, or it sounds smart. It sounds smart. And why academic tone? Because above all, academic tone strives for accuracy and specificity. So by using academic tone, you're actually being more accurate and more specific, which sounds a lot like academia, right? Science. How do we recognize academic tone? An essay in academic tone uses a variety of sentence structures. The academic essay will use both long and short sentences. Long and short sentences. And it takes time. Please know you will develop your own unique academic tone over time. In the meantime, follow this list of things to avoid to improve your academic tone now. So these are things you should avoid in order to start creating that academic tone, okay? So in academic essays, avoid the following. Grammar, spelling, punctuation errors, right? Of course. The second person, you, your, and your. In fact, if you want to go through your essay draft and just do your Control F, your find function for the word you, every time you see it, if it's not in a quote, right, if this is your words, replace that you with the noun it stands for, okay? The noun it stands for, not you, right, because you is too general. Also avoid asking questions. Avoid asking questions. Avoid contractions. Don't, won't, can't. Avoid beginning sentences with conjunctions. Now we talked a little bit about that in our transitions lecture, but I'm going to hit it for you again right here. If your sentence begins with these conjunctions, trade it in for one of these transitions, okay? And this is just talking about if your sentence starts with and, try starting the sentence with in addition instead, all right? More things to avoid. Directives, do this, do that. Notice that that's more of a teacher-student tone. Academic essays are peer-to-peer, okay? It's a very smart peer to very smart peer, but it's not a talking down to, it's not a teacher-student tone. You'll also notice in your directives the subject is implied. There's no subject in the sentence doing the thing, and that is not specific, right? So that's too general for an academic essay. Avoid the word being as a verb. Avoid informal conversational tone or slang. Avoid wordiness. Avoid ending a sentence with a preposition, such as ice cream is what we go there for. For is a preposition. What do you end the sentence with? With is a preposition. Instead, trying something like we go there for ice cream. So you end on the noun, not the preposition. With what do you end the sentence, right? And you can see reordering that sentence sounds more academic. Avoid vague expressions. One, the man, people, society. Passive voice. The book was read by the girl. Try the girl read the book instead. Lists, bullets, outlines. Yes, it's true. This is a bulleted list, but this is not an essay, right? This is a lecture. We're talking about tone in an academic essay. Idioms, those are phrases that are specific to a culture, and those can be a specific to a region, such as in New York, for example, they call soda pop, right? Pop, that's an idiom. Whereas here in California, we call soda soda, I think, or Coke, right? So here's an exercise to improve tone in 5 minutes or less. Read through your essay draft, where you have used the word you, the second person POV, replace with the noun you mean, like neighbor or whatever it is you mean. And where you have used the vague term one, replace with the noun you mean, like neighbor or whatever it is you're talking about. All right. So I also included a sample essay, but it's a little offensive. You may want to skip it, but it shows you an essay in non-academic tone. It breaks down sort of what's wrong with the tone, and then it rewrites the essay in proper academic tone. And you can see that the proper academic tone is also less offensive, okay? So there is an element of academic tone that can sort of erase some of those more sensitive concepts in our culture. All right, all right. So check that out. Have a great day, everyone.